Hey guys, have you ever wondered how to create real wealth? Yes, this is Alicia Stringer, 2ASuccessDreamBlog.com, empowering you to create your success dream. I got this email from a friend, Deegan, and I just had to share it in a video with you guys because I think it's pretty powerful on how you can really create real wealth, the mindset around it, and the steps on what you can actually do. You know, what if your mortgage payment was always just one push of a button away? What if you never had to worry about money? What if all the time in the world to do the things you've always dreamed of and spent with those you most cherished most, right? Your success dream. Don't you deserve to have your life back? I mean, all you need is leverage and one click away. Okay, I want you to watch this short video right now. Click the link below so you can see more about it. You know, really, how do you create real wealth? Well, I'd like to share with you something that will prove profound in nature where wealth creation is concerned. Let me share with you a quick story that will bring some points to light. When I first tasted success in a little online business, the way you created was an initial seed of success was by not following the status quo. No surprise. I saw all the big downline reports, right? Then that you learned that the success is created by buying and calling leads, and this method just doesn't work for me, right? You can almost destroy your credit. Now, yet the goal remained strong. You wasn't willing to quit. Okay, decided to change the method by which you wanted to receive the goal. I didn't have success calling leads, so I didn't. I added leverage to the equation. Instead of buying and calling leads, I decided to generate my own online. This one change was the game changer for me. Instead of trying to call and convince people to join my business, I put myself in business aligned to allow them to convince themselves without me being there. I knew that if I could just get enough people to convince themselves, I'd succeed. And I was right. A couple of years and 8,471 plus some odd people later, I achieved my goal without calling a single soul. Later, I leveraged the same method into larger organizations much quicker. But that's the story, for later. You gotta know what happened, the history of it. Realize that for this method to work, it was about me being better at selling rather than it was about me finding as many people as I could who would be most likely to say yes. That's what you focus on. Getting good at finding those people. Okay, that's lesson number 1. Flexibility of modality. Setting goals is important, but don't handcuff yourself to the method in which you shall receive in the end. There's often a better, smarter, and easier way to go about getting what you want if you allow for it. What I see most people faltering at is simultaneously with setting a goal. No fault there, almost instinctively locking themselves into the how that goal must be achieved. This is wrong. Once you learn to be flexible in the manner in which a goal can be achieved, you will find yourself hitting that goal far more readily with far greater ease. To this day, I set new goals for yourself, and I often pilot multiple paths to achievement based on the knowledge base and experience. You should follow suit. As they say, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Lesson 2, okay? Next point, which is even more imperceptible but far more powerful for your personal and long-term wealth creation goals once realized. This one you take with you, no matter what you do for the rest of your life. Its applications are truly universal. Once you had your first taste of success, here's what mattered more than anything else. After I was amazed at a team through my own efforts, the first thing that I did was turn around and started a marketing co-op. right? Where you and the rest of the people pull together the money to take advantage of advertising opportunities none of could access them individually. Okay, right? We all pulled our money together to advertise in bulk. As a result, our individual losses were minimized, and we all reaped the rewards of success uniformly. And we simply got more traffic and leads because of combining the buying power of us wholesale prices on our advertising. In other words, we had more success simply because the combined, we spent more and got more for it, and grew steadily past the 8,471 person mark of this. Now here's where things get interesting. As the whole time we grew, we put money back into two things. Number one, paying down that past debt. Two, our current successes. Why? Getting rid of debt pays you freedom, and recycling your profits into winners begets more profits. This is a powerful positive feedback loop that you will find the wealthiest among leveraging routine, yet not speaking much for it. Creating freedom and then proactively turning over profits into more profits is a definition of wealth creation. Okay, write that one down. Let's say that again. Creating freedom and proactively turning over profits into more profits is the definition of wealth creation. Did you write that one down? I think of the examples we see of people buying fancy cars and taking expensive vacation are horrible ideals for what's removing yourself from financial bondages really buys you. Too many people turn a quick profit and just as quick spend that money on frivolous experience or reward themselves. Now, the smartest thing to do is the opposite. We all need rewards, don't we? Number 3, recycle profits aggressively to grow wealthy later. True wealth creators don't play a game of how I can look cool or feel rich with my money. They play a game of how I can take this profit and turn it into more profits. The faster you can take your profits, spend them, recycle them, to create more profits, the wealthier you will become long term. It's like a habit like anything else, and it's based on simple math. If I take $100 today and use $50 of it to do something cool, I've just cut my future profit in half. But if, on the other hand, I take the $100 profits and focus my efforts of buying power and turning into another $100 profits, I've just doubled my wealth again. That's why I put every dollar I made in those early days into either getting rid of debt or the team co-op. And that co-op was the most powerful wealth creation asset you could buy at the time. While others bragged about cool trips and nice cars they purchased and bought wealth instead, so should you. Why do the best seem to make money so easily? They understand the way wealth is created, and now you do too. Remember this for the rest of your life. Recycled profits create leverage profits, and leverage profits create wealth. The faster you recycle $1 of profit into $2 of profit, the faster you can complete that cycle over and over again, and the more wealth you create now and later. Okay, now stop. Take a deep breath and let it all soak in for a second. But we're not done yet. I know this is pretty long. There's still the keystone that pulls all this together that needs to be explored. So, focus back in. We need that setting goals, but being often enough to accept different paths of achievement of said goal is in step 1. That proactively and aggressively recycling profits back into more profits gets the wealth creation feedback. Cycle rolling, right? But we haven't discussed what makes good profit investment, an okay profit investment, and what makes a bad profit investment. It's more important we spend a few minutes on these so your ship to wealth is assured to sail. Oh, tongue twister. Bad assets are all things that depreciate or have no tangible value. Things like the proverbial fancy car. Mediocre assets are things that do appreciate, but neither example are liquid or create a high return on investment. The most glaring example, if you know anything about me here, is property. Exceptional assets for us as entrepreneurs are simple. Number one, our niche specific education, right? Number two, our marketing know-how. Number three, anything that builds your list. We live in an information age. Ideas are currency. Those with the best ideas, the ideas that help the most people in our specific niche, and those that get those ideas out to the largest number of those who seek them, that have the highest profit potential, and hence the highest wealth creation potential. That is where all your leverage lies, and where you'll create the fastest profit recycling potential. Make money, eliminate your debts, recycle your profits into you, so you know how you can solve problems far and enrich and create massive profits now and ever-flowing wealth for you later. Then build that list of loyal, happy followers, and never a day will money not flow to you. Go here to start your journey to creating wealth now. Click that link below so you can see the full story. You'll learn these skills nowhere else. To the top. Click the link below.